So what's up? This is Keith Kalfas in Social Media Explosion. This is so important. This has everything to do with your marketing, with your advertising, with your branding online, with your social media, with all that. I'm here down in my little podcast studio room in my basement area. My media room is over there, and it's just you and me right now, okay? My point in this video is to try to compress like 30 hours into like 10 minutes, okay? Because I'm not going to make a 30-hour long course about this, but what I am going to tell you is consistency, okay? If you want to blow up online or get your social media all over the place or get a ton of views or engagement, like, you have to think about branding and consistency, okay? So I'll start out with fonts. This is just one little tiny like understanding, one theory out of so many things, right? Okay, I'll just spit it all out at you. Fonts. Pick out a font. Here's a font. There's a font up there. And use that font in everything that you do. Don't use a whole bunch of different fonts. If the branding, a thumbnail, social media thumbnails, YouTube thumbnails, Facebook, blog posts, anything that you do, 2 fonts is fine. Don't ever use any more than 2 fonts because you're going to confuse people. So anywhere anybody goes on their phone or on the desktop, their laptop, their tablet, their computer, anywhere on the internet, when somebody sees your stuff, your marketing, they should immediately know, oh, I'll just use myself as an example. That's Keith Kalfas's videos, Keith Kalfas's blog posts, Keith Kalfas's business, Keith Kalfas's whatever wherever they are. Why? Same font, same colors. 2 colors, a maximum of 3. Pick out the colors for your business. It could be green and red, it could be green and black, it could be red and black, it could be blue and white. And use that shit everywhere and don't change it up. The only time you should use a 3rd color, so 2 colors, maximum of 3. The only time you should use a 3rd color is if you're using it to accent or highlight something that's different, right? So if you got blue and white on everything that you do, sometimes you'll have a yellow, like a yellow start to draw contrast, right? So if you look at things that are clean and professional and organized, there's always only 2 colors and 1 to 2 fonts, period. So pick your colors and pick your fonts and stick to that in everything you do from here on out and consistently brand it. Now, here's the squint test. When you make a thumbnail, when you make anything on the internet, an Instagram post, no matter what you're doing, you want people to see it and immediately understand what it is by just glancing it on their phone. If it's confusing or ambiguous or they have to like, what does that say? Don't even use it. Just simplicity, like 3rd grade reading. Pull it far away from your face, your phone, because whatever you're doing on your laptop, your tablet, your computer, take it, put it onto your phone, like send the URL to your phone, right? If you're building a web page, you're doing anything. Pull your phone away from your head and squint. Squint. Can you still understand what's going on? Can you still understand from that far away and that small? If you can, you're good. If you can't, you got to keep doing it. So what I'm going to share with you, I paid one of the most famous YouTubers in the world. I was going to offer him $1,000 to get on the phone with him for an hour because that's a trick. It's called the Dream 100 list. You pick out the top 100 people you want to have relationships with. Then if you want to get on the phone with somebody, if money talks, bullshit walks. Money talks, bro. Everybody's always trying to get a hold of everybody and get some free information from somebody for free. People are sick of it. If you offer somebody $1,000 to get on the phone with them for half an hour and they get that email, they might actually get on the phone with you. So I offered them $500. I wasn't about to drop $1,000, but I said, hey, it's worth a shot. I said, hey man, I'm not trying to be friends with you. I will PayPal you $500 before we even get on the phone. I only want to talk to you for an hour, and I do not expect a friendship out of this. And I'm not trying to suck off you in any way. I'm responsible for my own success. What's your PayPal email? I'll send you $500. Dude emails me back. Now, this is not just a YouTuber here, because this isn't just about YouTube. Here's a professional internet marketer. If you look at somebody who's like a YouTuber with millions of subscribers, they're not a freaking just a YouTuber. They're a professional internet marketer who understands branding and marketing. These are very intelligent people who are business people as well. Don't look at someone's YouTube videos and think because that's all that they know. These people know a lot of shit that they're not sharing on YouTube, and I know that. So I get on the phone on Skype with this guy for almost 2 hours. I'm hanging out with this dude that I've always watched his YouTube videos for years now, and now I'm talking to him. He blew my mind, showed me that my marketing was messed up, dude. My YouTube channel was messed up. All my stuff was messed up. Why? Because here's what I was doing wrong. YouTube is a good example, right? You can use YouTube for your business, for personal branding, for anything. And this is about consistency. I'm actually glad I'm talking this out right now with you because I'm speaking at the Chamber of Commerce, 125 people next week, and I'm going to be talking about this because this is very important. So all my thumbnails, I was creating a unique proprietary thumbnail for every single individual that I was making, individual video that I was making. I was creating a thumbnail that I thought would look good for that video, that color, those colors, those fonts. Oh, that thing. Like I was making, this was seems like it would make sense, right? I want to describe everything, and I thought I was getting really good at this shit. I was getting good, right? And making a thumbnail, especially for that video. And then the next video, I'd spend all this time. And this YouTuber came and looked at my channel. Here's a guy who gets millions and millions of views a month. He looked at my channel. He's like, what the hell is going on here? There's no consistency in your branding. And then he started to look at my YouTube channel. I'll show you. You and I. How do I show you? Here we go. All right, here's my YouTube channel. I've got like 6 or 8 of them. 66,000 subscribers here. So dude's looking at my YouTube channel and he's doing some analysis. This is called VidIQ. See all these stats right here on the left? Sign up with TubeBuddy and VidIQ and all that stuff. You don't have to pay for it. You do have to pay for TubeBuddy, 19 bucks a month, but like I said, I'm trying to compress the best of the best stuff into this video here for you and show you what makes sense. This alone, what I'm about to show you, is very powerful. Okay, so you see my thumbnails down there? We're about to pull up the video manager and you're going to see. Okay, so he went and looked at my most viewed videos ever. And he was trying to see what made the most views and what didn't. And my thumbnails for me, this is not for you, but for me, he was saying, okay, I have a channel, The Landscaping Employee Trap, and I went to Logan Paul's house and we hung out with like Logan Paul, and I was part of this I went to Logan Paul's house, whether you know that or not. Me and like Stanley Genetic and B&B Lawn Care and some other YouTubers went to his house, and we were so inspired, not so much by him, but how he figured out how to get 15 million subscribers and like 5 million views per video. So we got all messed up in the head thinking we need to do what he was doing, which was being crazy and entertaining on our videos, but we were wrong. We were wrong. We were trying to emulate what he was doing, not like he was, but in our own way. And we learned very quickly when our channel started flatlining and people started watching our videos that it was messing up the consistency of what we were doing, right? So he said, looking at your videos, when I see these lime green impact font, lime green title, they seem to be getting the most amount of views. The numbers don't lie, the data doesn't lie. Okay, lime green. Okay, how much to charge? Now I use the meme generator, M-E-M-E, meme, like a meme generator app to make this. So what I do is I import the thumbnail once you upload a YouTube video, it picks thumbnails for you, or you can take a picture and make a thumbnail with a real photograph, or you can scroll through the video and then take a screenshot of the best thing you think would be a thumbnail. So I take that in my phone. I upload it into Snapseed, and then I brighten the image so it's nice and bright, and then I export it, and then I re-import it into the meme app, and then I put this font on there, right? So I went through, after he told me this, he's like, dude, you need to go through and fix all your thumbnails. You got all this crazy shit going on. So I have 1,200 videos. I went and I sat down for 26 hours straight over like 2 or 3 days, and I went and I fixed thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail, just starving on the couch doing this. See that big lime green font? I know all these videos are popping up because I have like thousands of videos a day in the life. As soon as I went through and I started fixing the branding on my channel, oh my God, look at this. I have so many more thumbnails I have to do. So I probably fixed about 600 or 800 videos out of 1,200. And before I got totally burned out on it, could you imagine doing that for 26 hours straight? This is why I'm teaching this stuff, so you don't mess this stuff up before you really get going. See these thumbnails? So important. When somebody sees that, are they going to watch that? Now, thumbnails is just thumbnails. We're not even talking about titles and descriptions and tags and all this important stuff that feeds the algorithm. Okay, there you go, landscape or lifestyle. I went through, oh look, the magic pill. I need to go back and fix that one. So I need to have, see that font, inspirational tree trimming. So inspirational has something about it and then some type of action word or tree trimming that tells them what's going on inside of that video. So now, best bed edger. This is just for my audience. Like, what is it going to be for you? What are you going to use? See this window cleaning blueprint right there? This is, I don't know how that got on there, but you want all your thumbnails to be branded to look the same. Here, I'm going to just go out of my crap and I'll show you a better example. Tom by Lou, he has great thumbnails. And trust me, when you get on this level, you got people that you're paying to do all this artwork for you. He's got a great example. I don't know what you watch on YouTube. He's just got great marketing. Okay, look at this. Look at all this dude's thumbnails. Every single thumbnail looks the same font, same colors. The only reason he's got that being pink is because that's a different side of his brand. No matter where you're at on the internet, you see a Tom by Lou thumbnail, all branded. You know that's a Tom by Lou video. Tom by Lou is like the founder of Quest Nutrition Bars. He like sold $1 billion company and now he has this like podcast YouTube channel just speaking and stuff. But look at that. Okay, so now if you look at these thumbnails, it's funny how I clicked off mine because mine are not this good, right? Like I get 1 million views a month on the internet. This guy probably gets 20 million views a month. Okay, big picture of a face. A face always sells. When there's a face, more people click. People click on faces because if you go back to like chimpanzees and apes and go back to like the human brain, we recognize eyes and faces. It's how our brain scans, right? Turn your life around. Achieve anything. None of this is any of these people's names. None of their names are on there. How come none of these famous people or people that are being interviewed named? Like that guy. I know that guy. That guy's name is John Assaraf. His name happens to be in the title. His name ain't on the thumbnail. Why? Oh, it is down there small. Exercise your brain. Death by sugar. You see all this? Don't BS yourself. So they say, how can I condense and boil down exactly what's going on in that whole 45-minute long video into one, if I had to boil it down to one attractive phrase or a word or something to get people to click on this mug, what would it be? Okay, now you see how they got the background all blue like that? That's really just the background of the studio. But some people take these thumbnails and then they'll actually do that in Photoshop. So that text, you want, now squint your eyes while looking at that. You want it to be readable, okay? You want to be able to read that. You want that font jumping out. You want those colors contrasting. You don't want anything going on behind that. And this is also the stuff that the famous YouTuber taught me as well. That's how I'm able to point this out so much better. These famous YouTubers were interviewed. If you watch the VidIQ YouTube channel, I saw this amazing video of these famous YouTubers were interviewed. They're spending up to 3 hours just to edit one YouTube thumbnail. That's how serious these people take this shit. Because ain't nobody going to watch your video if they're not going to even click on the thumbnail. They don't even know what's in the video. The thumbnail is the ad for the video, right? Get your head right. David Goggins, Impact Theory, branded. Does this make sense? If it had his name, David Goggins, okay, people don't know who the hell David Goggins is. They're not going to click unless they already know who David Goggins is. Get your head right. Okay, maybe what does that mean? Get your head right. That guy looks serious. He's talking about something. His name's David Goggins, Impact Theory. So this is very, very important when it comes to marketing and branding. I could talk about thumbnails for an hour straight here, but I hope you get the point. So if we go back to the videos, here's another thing that I was taught. Heavy weighted thumbnail. Keyword titles. You always want to be doing research. This is how you do. Go into YouTube and you type in the word like you type in any word and whatever starts popping up, that's what people are searching, and you want to title that stuff. So here's a new podcast I have coming out pretty soon here. Here's my thumbnail, high-end landscaping. That's the key word in my industry is the word landscaping. He does luxury landscaping construction, koi fish ponds. So you want every single individual word in that title, as many as you can fit, to be as heavy-weighted keywords. You want keywords in the titles. If you don't have no keywords in the titles, now you say, how come these famous YouTubers are putting stupid shit in their titles? Maybe they got something. I could talk about the YouTube algorithm for like 2 hours, bro. I'm not even going to get into that. But we will talk about the algorithm a little bit. Luxury landscaping. What are the first words in my title? Luxury landscaping construction. What are the first keywords inside of my tags? Luxury landscaping. When you start doing that, you're dominating the keywords in the headline, the description, and then the tag. You want keywords all over the place, right? This is a TubeBuddy right here. I paid 19 bucks a month for it. So it goes in and it suggests, like koi pond, it suggests tags for you. It's really cool, dude. Water features, landscape design, koi ponds. Let me add those real quick while we're in here. Save changes. Okay, so now I could just use one of these thumbnails that it gives me. But you know what? There's so much competition on YouTube that if you ain't sitting there making custom thumbnails for every video, you're not going to get the views. People are only clicking on shit that looks attractive, that looks like, okay, that's worth my time. Because if you didn't even spend the time to make an attractive thumbnail, dude, this is deep, bro. I know I'm jumping all over the place. So even that right there, you could go back and watch this video again. I know I'm talking fast. I know I'm being ADD. I'm just trying to get you to understand that you better be like, clarity, getting away all the crap and putting really good thumbnails. That's a high quality picture that shows what's going on in the image. If I was like, let me see. I like this guy, Dirt Monkey. I'm really good friends with Stanley Genetic Dirt Monkey. Okay, so he's killing it right now. This dude's got like 300,000 subscribers because he found his niche. He does landscaping and excavating. He has all these machines and equipment. So this Stanley Dirt Monkey genetic guy, look, all of his font and colors are the same. Oh, look, there's a video of me in there. 313,000 views. Ooh, that video's got a lot of hate. Okay, now look at the title. Tree work for beginners. How to climb, set rigging. What's in there? Tree climbing and arborist work. Blah, blah, blah. There's a picture of a guy climbing a tree, which happens to be me. All synchronistic. The video's a long video, so he's probably getting paid some pretty good ad money on that, right? Frickin' dangerous. He's not saying Keith Kalfas, because nobody knows who the hell Keith Kalfas is, or most people don't. But if it says frickin' dangerous, people are going to click on it, right? Now, how the pros do it. How the pros do what? Sharpen a chainsaw chain. Here's a guy who understands marketing. We can go through any YouTube thumbnail and find out what the hell's going on here. Ultimate patio guide ever made. I mean, dude, we can go into, let's go into Logan Paul. The only reason I'm going to Logan Paul, he's got millions of views, okay? I mean, billions of views. Total different ballgame. Okay, here we go. Man, these are some pretty extreme, crazy thumbnails he's got going on. Goat yoga. Now, this is like geared towards the younger generation or towards kids. Okay, so they wrapped a truck in duct tape. This is all like clickbait stuff. It's getting people to click on the videos. IQ test. So look how they got all that outlined. Everything about these thumbnails is to get you to click. They want something catchy and attractive. Look at this. Weird, wearing long acrylic nails for 24 hours. See, you look at that. If you are the person that wants to look at that and you find Logan Paul videos entertaining, you're going to look, oh, I want to see that. That's funny. Look at this. Here's a great thumbnail. YouTubers eat the world's biggest burger. Okay, you see that big burger? Dude, there's another. I could sit here for hours about this damn thumbnail thing. So let me get off Logan Paul's channel before I get sick. Okay, so now let's look at this. This is a great thumbnail. Be inspired. 6.5 million views. The mindset of high achievers. Why is the thumbnail? Look at what the thumbnail is. It's a famous person's face. It's a good font. You can read everything that's going on. They purposely blurred out so you can read it. Now, when I go and I look at this, you got the ad running, he's making money, but let's scroll down and look at the description. The mindset of high achievers in all capital letters. Best motivational video for success. Now, this right here has tons of heavy weighted keywords. Now, let's go into the description. The most inspirational videos ever by Denzel Washington. Let's look down here more. Here, very organized. All the social media profiles, follow him. See? Support. They're making money on the Patreon thing. So I bet you no matter where you go on this guy's videos, you're going to find, I can even get into, I'm not going to do it in this video, but I can get into how to actually structure a video to do the pattern interrupt. The first 5 seconds when someone turns on your video, you better catch their attention immediately or they're gone. And you better keep their attention throughout the whole video because it's about engagement, viewer engagement, and watch time and session time. How long do they watch each individual video? So, okay, look at this. All these thumbnails look the same. White and yellow, yellow, white, white and yellow, white. Same font, same font. No matter where you're at, you know you're going to be on the Be Inspired channel. Oh, I've seen that before. I've seen that before. I've seen that before. Yeah. So now you know it's going to be a good video. Now, this guy can't put out crappy videos anymore. Why? Because he puts out a lot of good videos. If he starts putting out crappy videos, people are going to stop watching his videos. So if you make a little bit less videos, maybe you just make 1 to 2 videos a week, but you make good videos. Catchy videos, good music in them. Good thumbnails. Everything about it's quality, right? I put out a lot of crap in my YouTube channel. A lot of crap. I just keep throwing mud at the wall, and I'm frustrated. Right? And when I talk to this famous YouTuber, he's like, you need to slow down and make higher quality stuff. You're putting the big rocks in, not small rocks. Stop putting crap all over the internet. And he taught me a lot of stuff. Okay, so that's the end of this video, my friend. I hope that serves you. I know I'm super hyper here. I just want you to succeed at this. And I want you, can I flip this around? I want you to be the best that you can be. If you're trying to take your message and put it online. Now, whether you're doing this on Instagram has its own entirely different science. Whether you're doing on YouTube, whether you're doing this anywhere even in your business, right? Just think about that these principles apply to everything. So you want same fonts, same colors, same look, same style. And if it's not working for you right away, here's the most important part. Don't jump ship. Don't jump ship. You got to stay the course and just stay consistent. Keep drilling for oil. Stay consistent. You can do little tweaks and just focus on quality. Don't all of a sudden change your font or change your colors because you don't think that the shit's working. Same colors, same fonts, consistent content. Keep drilling deep. Good headlines, good descriptions, good titles, good content, relevant content that makes sense within a niche. Master and dominate your niche. You have a few different things you want to talk about. What do I talk about? I talk about my landscaping and window cleaning. I have some personal family vlogs. This is a good lesson here. And I talk about consciousness and healthy eating. And I just keep talking about that same shit all the time. If you have a story and you tell that same story over and over and over and over and over and over again, you just keep rotating those few topics, you're good. But if I all of a sudden went off on the internet and started complaining about like my marriage, and then all of a sudden I'm talking about like motorcycles and dirt bikes, right? Like here's one thing. I love music equipment. I love audio equipment and like podcasts and camera gear. I love camera gear. Oh, I love lights. Look. studio lights. My friends are videographers. Like, I love books. I talk about books because it's relevant to success in small business. But I'm not trying to be a know-it-all. I never go on my YouTube channel about landscaping and talk about my camera gear and equipment. I might mention it in passing once in a while because it is a YouTube channel and I film it and people might want to know. But for the most part, nobody gives a shit. They're coming to you for a specific result or aha or entertainment or something. So if you start talking about some shit that's totally different, it's just going to throw people off and you're going to lose them. If people want to learn about dirt bikes, they're going to go look up dirt bikes on the internet and they're going to go find the people who are just the shit at talking about dirt bikes. Now, if you are shooting a vlog and you happen to be on a dirt bike in that vlog, that's cool. But you don't just, and it's cool. Oh, I didn't know he liked dirt bikes. I like dirt bikes too. So here's the catch. Let's say everybody likes pizza, right? That's cool if you eat a piece of pizza in your video or something, right? It's relatable. But you don't just go off and all of a sudden now start making 5 pieces of content on Instagram all about fucking pizza. It doesn't make any sense. Now, there could be somebody who's so passionately obsessed with making pizzas that they make pizzas from all over like the world, all different types of pizzas. It's probably a bad example. And now like they built a whole channel and they built like an Instagram, a YouTube, a Facebook, and it's all about pizzas with these high-end, extremely professional photography with pizza and garnishment all over the place, and they got a certain font with the colors, and now it becomes a whole thing. Today he's going to make this crazy pizza, and they put it in the oven, and they take it out and they eat it, and the cheese stretches, and then they have other people coming over eating pizza, and then they make a whole vlog about going to the grocery store to get the ingredients for the pizza, and the guy's so excited. Like, that sound crazy to you? Look at Essence of Emerald and these cooking shows. These people love cooking so much that they're actually awesome to watch because it's so inspiring. What is your own unique thing? It could be the center and the hub of everything that you do. Now, here's one other final thing. I am so in love with YouTube and videos and communication and technology and communicating and touching and inspiring people, and including talking to you right now, that my biggest YouTube channel out of all my YouTube channels is the landscaping employee trap. It was something that years ago I started documenting and creating a video series of how I broke out of a 9-to-5 job and built this landscaping business overnight and how it fed my family. And a lot of people got inspired by that because I put my heart out there. Well, I'm not too fucking interested about that anymore and making videos about it, but that channel has an entire following, so I'm going to keep making landscape related. I know I like landscaping and I have a lot of friends who are landscapers, but I'm over it. That doesn't mean, here's the most important part, that now all of a sudden I'm going to turn my channel into some entertainment vlogger lifestyle bullshit because I tried to do that after going to Logan Paul's house. He wasn't the famous YouTuber that I paid, by the way. I just can't say this guy's name because it's confidential. And that's why my channel fell apart along with some other people. It didn't fall apart. It just flatlined for like a year because we're like, we don't want to make landscaping videos anymore. We want to make lifestyle videos and comedy videos. Well, guess what? Everybody stopped watching. You know why? Because they're coming to your channel. You always got to think about the brand new person who's coming to your channel for the first time or to your content. Why are they there? They're there because they're attracted to something. So if they start watching your most famous pieces of content that your shit is all about, and it's all about, I got a bunch of books over there. So real estate. You go and there's this real estate guy, it's Robert Kiyosaki. You go see Robert Kiyosaki real estate, you start learning all this stuff, and then you start digging into his content. And he's got new videos coming out. But now he's talking about dirt bikes, and now he's talking about pizza, and now he's talking about other shit, and all his thumbnails, it's all over the fucking place. Are you really going to trust this guy to learn about real estate from? Are you really going to like stick around? No, you're going to go bounce and find the guy who's specifically the expert about real estate or talks all about or hangs out with people who do real estate. Does that make sense? So But if Kiyosaki was like, well, I don't like real estate anymore. I want to do, well, put that on a different channel, a different YouTube channel, or a personal vlogs channel where you can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And then if people want to go check that out, cool. Now, if Robert Kiyosaki's on his main real estate channel, for an example, and he happens to be riding a dirt bike or in a go-kart buggy, but he pauses for a minute and gives you a real estate tip. He says, because of doing real estate, I'm financially free enough where I can be out here riding in this dune buggy and this dirt bike right now. You'd be like, oh, that's awesome. It makes a connection for you. It's valuable, right? Ta-da. You got to keep the main thing the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. Just keep the thing the main thing. Now, here's the last thing I'm going to say. The last thing I'm going to say. When you've mastered something and you've gone through the process of so many times, you made so many different mistakes and you've gotten back on track and you've gotten to the point where like you finally got it now, chances are you've gone through so much and you've overcome the thing to where now you're actually over it. Now, like what used to be hard to you, listen to me clear now. You listen to me. I'm telling you, you better listen to me. The thing that you got over and now like you forget about the fundamentals and the basics because they're not interesting to you anymore. But like the Mr. Miyagi painting the fence or making basic sandwiches all day versus you want to make big gourmet meals. You want to do big shit now. You look back, you're like, yeah, but that shit's so easy for me. I don't want to do it anymore. Aha, that's where the secret lies. When you become a master at the fundamentals and the basics, now you can do it like nothing. Now you can do the fundamentals and the basics like in a way that no one else is doing it because you've become a master of the fundamentals. So before you fly off and start doing all this new stuff, which is fine, set up a system to where you can master the fundamentals and the basics and do it like nobody can do it because it's simple now. It's almost like you get out of elementary school and now you're in junior high school and like the kids are like down to here and you're playing basketball. You're like, I could smoke all these kids in 2 seconds. They can't even get the ball from me. I can just shoot and I'm going to crush them. Why would I play basketball with a bunch of kids who I want to play with somebody who's my size or someone who's better than me to challenge me, right? That's great. You should play basketball with people who are better than you, who can just smoke you. I don't even play basketball. Why the fuck, aha, because you can smoke the competition. If you get in a race car, a Formula One race car, when you used to have like a piece of crap Ford Focus, it's not. Why would you go race against a bunch of Ford Focuses? You're in a Formula One race car now, dog. You want to race Formula Ones and Bugatti Veyrons. But you're not paying attention to how much opportunity you actually have to go back and become a master and smoke all those Ford Focuses. Get back to the basics and become a master of the basics. And now you have a foundation of something that you can literally grow because it's really just mastering the basics. I hope that made sense to you because that's what I had to do in my landscaping. My YouTube channel is now growing again because now I'm making landscaping videos. I went back and fixed all my tags, my titles, and thumbnails. Everything is now consistent the way of what people go there looking for. So I hope that makes sense. This is Keith Kalfas with the Social Media Explosion course. Go out and implement the things that I said, and I'll see you in the next training video.